In this video, I'm going to teach you how to connect a custom domain name with your JetPage website in just 2 easy steps. So the first thing you will need is to purchase a domain, and we recommend using GoDaddy, but you can use any domain registrar if you already have an existing domain. So once you've purchased a domain, the first thing you need to do from your JetPage dashboard is go into My Account and click Domain. Here you will see the option to add a custom domain. Click the button. Next, what we need to do on our domain account is to add an A record. Now I'll walk you through 3 examples: GoDaddy, Namecheap, and Bluehost's process, and this is the same general process for any domain or web hosting company. Feel free to skip to the timestamp of your choice. First, let me show you how to connect a GoDaddy domain. Most domain companies will be very similar. Now that we're here, go to the top menu and go into DNS. Underneath DNS, we're going to go into Manage Zones. Now you might need to enter that domain name again. So here, I searched it up and now I'm in the settings. You'll see this records section right here. All you have to do is click Add, and we're going to select A record. Go back to the JetPage domain page and copy the host value, which should be the @ symbol. Copy that and paste into the name section on GoDaddy. Name is sometimes called host in other companies. Next, go back and copy the JetPage IP address under value and paste this into the eValue field on GoDaddy. Then we can just leave TTL to the default 1 hour and click Save. One important note for GoDaddy users: there will be a default parked A record that needs to be deleted. Click the trash icon to delete. Second, there will be a default CNAME record with a host of www. Make sure to delete this as well. Now go back to the JetPage domain page and enter your domain URL in the second step. Make sure to not include www or HTTPS, and simply have the root domain, like example.com. I repeat, do not put in something like www.example.com or it will not connect. Finally, click Connect and you will see this message right here that your custom domain will be connected within 24 hours. You will receive an email if this is successful, or if you need to try again. There will be instructions at the end of this video to fix any potential issues. If you are using Google Domains, or one that doesn't allow the @ symbol, you will simply leave the host or name field blank, which should equal your root domain. If you are using Cloudflare, make sure to turn off the proxy option when adding the A record. Next, here's how to connect a Namecheap domain. So I've logged into my Namecheap account and I've purchased a domain you can see right here. The first thing you need to do is click Manage. Once you click Manage, you're going to click into Advanced DNS here. On this page, you should see this Add New Record button here. Now there may be some records that are existing, and if there are, don't worry, because when we add this record it should delete all of these default records. Also, make sure if your domain has a parking page option, it is set to off. Now let's click Add a New Record and choose a record. Now go back to the JetPage domain page instructions, so you can copy the host and value. Host is set to the @ symbol, although if that is not allowed, like on Google Domains, you can just leave it blank and it should equal the root domain. Next, copy the value IP address from JetPage and paste that in. Then just leave this TTL setting to automatic or whatever the default is. Make sure to click the check mark to save changes. Great, so now you can see this is the only A record with a host of @. If you see any additional A records with a host of @ or blank, make sure to hit the trash can to delete any of them. Now go back to the JetPage domain page and enter your domain URL in the second step. Make sure to not include www or HTTPS, and simply have the root domain, like example.com. I repeat, do not put in something like www.example.com or it will not connect. Finally, click Connect and you will see this message right here that your custom domain will be connected within 24 hours. You will receive an email if this is successful, or if you need to try again. Next, I'll show you how to connect a web hosting domain like Bluehost. Log into Bluehost and click Domains on the left-hand sidebar. Then choose your domain and click the drop-down to the right of Manage. You'll see an option that says DNS, click on it. Scroll down the page. Click the Reset Zones to default, then click Reset Zones. Now scroll down to the record area, which should be the first section. Locate the host record with the @ symbol, which is this first one here. And then you're going to click the 3 dots to the right and click Edit. Now go back to your JetPage domain page. And here you will find a value which you can copy. Once you've copied that, go back to the record in Bluehost. And simply paste that into the section that says points to. The host should be set to the @ symbol. Then simply click Save. After doing that, scroll down to the section that is labeled CNAME on the top left. You're going to look for the record which has the host record set to www, which should be the first CNAME record. Delete this record. Now go back to the JetPage domain page and enter your domain URL in the second step. Make sure to not include www or https, and simply have the root domain, like example.com. I repeat, do not put in something like www.example.com, or it will not connect. Finally, click Connect and you will receive an email within 24 hours if this is successful, or if you need to try again. Now keep watching for instructions on how to fix failed domain connections. First, if you followed the instructions correctly, then the number one most common reason is simply that your domain hasn't updated globally, which may take up to 24 hours for certain companies like Namecheap. To check the status of this, visit whatsmydns.net. Now type in your domain in the top left box, and make sure it is set to A next to the domain field. Click Search. The values should all equal to the JetPage IP address, with only 3 to 4 red X's. Make sure to click Search a second and third time to refresh and see the latest values. If you see multiple IP addresses, you most likely need to delete default A records. For example, GoDaddy has a default part A record that needs to be deleted. Another most common issue is that your domain has a parking page setting that is currently set to on. You will need to make sure the parking page option is set to off, like in this Namecheap example. Once you've verified it is all updated, go back to the JetPage domains page and click the Cancel button and cancel again. Now, simply skip to step 2 and resubmit your domain name again. Make sure to not include www or https, and simply have the root domain, like example.com. I repeat, do not put in something like www.example.com, or it will not connect. Now everything should connect successfully. If it fails a third time, try to wait 24 hours for the domain to update globally and try again. If your custom domain is still not connecting despite following all the instructions correctly, please contact live chat support or support@jetpage.co and mention your custom domain and we'll assist you. If you wish to disconnect your custom domain, all you have to do is click Disconnect here, then go back into your domain company like GoDaddy, and all you have to do is delete the A record we created earlier. Now you can use your domain for anything else you want and it's no longer connected to your JetPage site. Thanks for watching.